Hello, all you beautiful souls. Jules here, and Gemini right in front of me. That big butt girl? That's the big butt girl right there. You big butt girl. And we are just going to be going over briefly what we talked about yesterday for our 3 pillars of purpose and our signature theme. So I'm going to touch on all of the designs so you guys know what your signature theme is and can remember this. When we repeat things, sometimes this helps us to grasp it. So for the generators and the manifesting generators, your signature theme is satisfaction. So you feel deeply satisfied when you're doing work or you're given a project or an activity that lights you up. Gemini just rolled into my stand. Okay, so for projectors, yours is success. So you feel successful when you're recognized and valued for your unique wisdom and your guidance. Generators and manifestors, work and life are just complete, fulfilling. They're energizing, they're meaningful. So as projectors, things can flow easily when you wait for the right invitations. You're not one to just go up and initiate. So success, that is yours for projectors. Manifestors, yours is peace. You're here to find peace, and you feel at peace when you have the freedom to initiate and create without any type of resistance or any type of interference. Life feels calm, and you can move through the world on your own terms when you have peace. Now, for reflectors, your signature theme is surprise and delight. And I love this for you. You feel delighted and in awe of life when you're in the right environment and experiencing the magic of the unknown. So you thrive when you allow life to unfold without all the pressures that can often take away our joy and happiness. So I hope that you guys enjoyed our 3 pillars of purpose class. We split that up into about 3 parts, and so now I wanted to move on to a different topic that's not so widely talked about in human design, and this is going to be the partnership analysis, and this is essentially connecting to relationships. So how other designs work with other designs, and 2 people's different energy fields attract or don't attract based on the mechanics rather than the personality of the person. So it combines 2 charts that we're looking at essentially to reveal specific dynamics between the relationships, and we're going to go over some of the different connections. So your connection chart or your composite it's just the combination of the 2 body graphs. So it'll reveal like the total energetic relationship between you and that individual or design type. So an electromagnetic connection is when you have one gate of a channel and your partner or friend or whoever you're comparing to has the other. So this creates a high attraction. It's super intense, sparks flying, passion, and it's almost like 2 birds of a feather stick together. Like likes like. I don't know what that meant, but like-minded people always get along well. So Compromised channels. So this is a tricky dynamic where one person has a full channel and the other only has one gate. So the person with the full channel often dominates the theme. And this could potentially lead to resentment if the other is not understanding. And then we also have dominance and companion areas. And this is when one person has a channel dominating that theme, or when one person fills a gap in the others. So this offers a more stable connection between the two. So also, opposites attract. It's just a matter of the components and how they fit to be able to see the design and relationship between the two individuals. Okay, and then we have the sameness and the shared triads. And when both partners share the same defined gates or centers, this creates comfort at such a high, deep level of understanding that it's undeniable. So the key aspects of the analysis are the no-fault approach. So this demonstrates that relationship friction is often just a mechanical or like an auric type interaction rather than a person failing. And then we have the understanding type interaction. And this helps in understanding how different types, such as like a generator and a manifester, can both communicate and support one another. And then we have the identifying the conditioning. And this highlights how your partner may be conditioned or influenced. You might be influencing your partner due to things that we've learned which rub off on others. So if you do have your partner's chart, I would like you to look at yours and your friend partner relationship to compare the two to see how they differ, and if you have any complementing or shared gates or channels to see if you have that connection. I don't really have anyone to compare to, but I hope one day I have a partner that I can, share this type of information with and see how we connect. But if you do have a partner, even your children, I would say your animals, but that's a no. I don't think animals have charts. Maybe they do. I don't know. That's another rabbit hole for another day. So your true mechanics of the relationship are defined by these gates and how you're going to interact with this person. And if you do an in-depth exploration of your chart between you and the other, it will allow you to find some of the hidden meanings or themes across both of your lives and your personalities that intersect. So human design is not too complicated. We actually went over like majority of what I've learned throughout the whole class, just really bunched in. But now I would like to get into the nitty-gritty. So we're gonna focus in on specific topics for the next week. I think I'm gonna take off the weekend like I usually do since it's my birthday weekend. But I got some really sweet treats for you guys, and I'm making some candles that I'm hoping to do as free gifts. They're kind of expensive, but I would love to share them with you. So stay tuned, and I have a really cool bracelet, another cool bracelet tomorrow coming for you guys. So make sure that you don't miss it, and I'll see you here. Much love and light as always. Jules.